Hey team, so we're just back after 2 weeks in French Riviera, from Monaco to Saint-Tropez and a half dozen spots in between. And I get on a call this week with a mastermind doc who's stressed because new patients are low this month. And I'm going to share with you something super important that I shared with him that is one of the best pieces of advice I've ever gotten from one of my top mentors. Now, no matter how successful you are in the game, you are always going to experience, usually a couple times a year, some lulls and drops in new patient numbers. First off, that's normal. That's not the lesson. But just realize that we all deal with this. Growth in any statistic is never a straight line. Real growth is ups and then a little down, ups and a little down, ups and a little down, ups and a little down, all that. And sometimes there's going to be bigger drops. No different when, let's say, the stock market. But on the whole, we're going that way. So here is the most important lesson from a perspective, from a tone change when it comes to being stressed out from low new patients. When you're feeling stress, especially around new patients, move your focus to service. Now, why do we do this? Because when you're in a stressed state, you're most likely one of three things. You're going to be frozen and in paralysis, so you don't do anything. You're just consumed. You're overwhelmed. You don't know what to do. You get sucked into chasing shiny objects, things that you think are going to be quick fixes and they've never been proven, but shiny objects, you see them online, and inherently you just make bad choices. That's what happens when you're stressed. However, when you focus on service, you're in complete control. New patients, no matter how great your marketing is, no matter how dialed in your marketing calendars are, you and no one else can control the exact number of new patients you get every month. So this is something that's out of your control. However, your level of intentional service is in your control. So what are examples of intentionally increasing your service? It could be focusing on better adjustments, better listening, and better leadership. All of those are in your control. It's the right thing to do. And just from a karmic cause and effect perspective, when you're putting energy there, more people are going to enter on this end. Now, it doesn't mean in this process you abandon all focused new patient attraction, but you take away stressed new patient focus, put it on service oriented to the people you do have in front of you that you can control. And then, just like you should be thinking about yourself every week and brainstorming with your team every month, coming from that service orientation, how can we serve more people with the conditions we take care of in our community? How can more people who have the conditions we take care of know about us and come from that level of service? And that's going to get you thinking out of paralysis, overwhelm, chasing shiny objects, and into serving your community. So bottom line, tattoo this on your arm, write it on an index card, because the next time you're in a stressed state because of low new patients, shift the focus to how can I increase my service? Because you can control that and it's the right thing to do.